This webinar will provide detailed instructional guidance for completing the budget worksheet required as a component of an application to the Resilient Communities program. For this demonstration, we have chosen a city and a county that is not eligible for this program as an example. The demonstration project is a flood retention system proposed for Landing Square in the city of Camden. All applicants must describe the budget for their proposed project. By using this budget worksheet, applicants must adequately demonstrate that the project can be feasibly completed within budget. The budget includes all anticipated costs by category, including support services, program management, and administration. It must be cost reasonable, appropriate, and accurate. All budget items must be consistent with project description and tasks. The budget includes all external sources of funding, including public, private, and/or nonprofit partnerships, and any other federal, state, local, private, and nonprofit sources of funding. All sources of funds and information about any benefits received or anticipated that may create a duplication of benefits, or DOB, must be provided, as CDBG-DR funds are intended to fill the gap in funding resources and should not be a duplicate of other funded sources. Participants must report all financial assistance throughout the course of the grant, including local, state, or federal programs, private or nonprofit charitable organizations, and any other assistance received for the purpose for which this participant is applying for and receiving funding or services. Sources of funding for the ongoing operation and maintenance of the project, while not eligible under RCP, are also required as part of this budget and must be included. This budget includes two tabs, and both must be completed: a project budget and an assistance received or expected table. For the project budget tab, enter the applicant name, project title, point of contact name and title, phone number, and email address. Next, enter funds into the existing category subtasks to match your proposed budget plan. Enter the information in the white cells. The gray cells are locked and cannot be edited. Each category includes blank spaces to add additional subtasks. Type in new subtasks within the existing rows if necessary. For budget line items, enter subtask information under the following fields: subtask description or title, RCP funds requested, leveraged funds and partnerships, and sources of leveraged funds or external funds. For external funds, list all anticipated and committed sources of other project funding. Include entities you have contacted or solicited, even if a funding commitment has not yet been made. Disclose the amount you requested or expect to receive from those other sources. For project costs, it's totaled automatically. For justification, enter the purpose of each budget line item or deliverable. This should include a brief explanation of the purpose and amount of the task. For tasks that are not associated within an existing budget category, you may use the Other category. Applicants must identify a source of funds for the ongoing operation and/or maintenance of a project after it is completed. Operations and maintenance are not eligible uses of CDBG-DR funding and are therefore prohibited under this program. As a reminder, any costs undertaken prior to RCP grant execution are not eligible for reimbursement through this program. However, all project costs should be included within this budget form. Within the Assistance Received Expected tab, all funds identified for use on the project must be fully disclosed and detailed to ensure budget accuracy and no duplication of benefits. List the sources and amounts of other funds being used to complete the project, including local funds and grants from other agencies. Any funds that are available and obligated to the project, committed or expended, must be included. The total assistance includes all reasonably identifiable financial assistance available to an applicant. Any assistance provided for a different purpose or allowable cost than the RCP eligible activity must be excluded from the total assistance.